welcome back to an episode of Thames FC, and we need new players. I'm starting to feel as if this squad that we've got here is not necessarily good enough to do anything in this division, as if that wasn't obvious before. We currently find ourselves in 13th position, and this is the final couple of games of the season. So, the question remains today, viewers, are we going to be able to take the title of the most average team in football by getting ourselves into 12th position with a win and a loss today? Because that's the only way we can do it. Or we could draw both games and Bury Town would lose both. I mean, there's endless possibilities. So in today's battle for 12th, it's going to be an exciting time. We could finish as high as 11th, but let's face it, that's not the prize we're after. 12th, that's what we want, 12th. Recent form has been nothing short of diabolical, really. Leatherhead and Redhill was the last time you met. So since then, wins against Worthing and FC Romania, but that's the only bright points, really. 3-3 against East Thurrock, Needham Market was a 1-1, as was Bealswade, and then 2 1-0 defeats back-to-back to Harlow and Bognor Regis. Not particularly good. So today we are going to stick with this 4-3-3 formation that we've been playing, and this is the team that's going to start this first game then. Emery will be in goal. Pesk will be on that right-hand side. We don't have any right-backs other than him, really. Injuries to Cameron Campbell and George Tabard mean that he's going to have to play. He's basically a youngster that's come through, 16 years of age, might turn into something quite good. One day, who knows? I guess we'll wait and see. Coker and Heath there as well. Briston Hall at left back, of course, and Durande is going to play in behind Hallahan and Goddard. Goddard playmaking often sees us do slightly better. Wright and Arthur either side, and then Grant is going to play up top through the middle. As really, I don't know which striker to play, and Liam Denan's injured, so we'll see how we go. We're going to start this game in an attacking mentality. We're playing Tunbridge and Braintree. Now, Braintree are in third position, so that's a little bit terrifying, and Tunbridge are also ahead of us. So, 2 games today, might lose them both. I don't know how low we can finish, but it could get bad. I asked the board for a new contract recently. I thought we better get that nailed down for next season. Can't afford to do that right now, apparently. Doesn't matter how well I'm doing. No contract talks are incoming, so that's good news. But there are 5 clubs interested in me, so that would really see the series change, wouldn't it, if we change club. We are in the blue, of course. We are shooting from right to left. Tunbridge in the red, and the first highlight of the game really is a throw in their direction. Now, of course, this battle for 12th. Never have we so much cared about this battle for 12th, but there it is. Look, I mean, here we go. Now things are going to get exciting. Now, I'm a bit concerned that balance-wise, this team isn't quite gonna do the business today, and hasn't done the business for quite some time. I say not won in the last 5 matches, so we could do with something today, just so we can go on our holidays feeling like we've achieved something. That wasn't very good. Clements is holding it there. Vennings, and of course the sides we're playing today are both pushing for playoff or promotion contention. Not bothered, right? It hits the post. They thought they'd gone out, I think. So. And as the battle for 12th hots up, this is the worst start possible. I mean, Vennings plays a lovely ball out to Giles over on that side. I remember we used to whip crosses in and goals would come from them. Not anymore. As that hits the post, we all stand still. Michael, do you want to explain that? No? I feel like for some time, Michael Emery will be at the club, but maybe in a backup capacity. 40 minutes or so on the clock, and another highlight. Typical. I start talking, they start scoring. Hallahan, though, has it under his possession. I thought, with the likes of Hallahan and Coker in our team this year, we would spring a few surprises. That ball forward is good, and Grant, well, we don't get quite so lucky when we hit the post, evidently. That is a big shame, To be fair, first half, not awful, actually. I mean, considering how we've been playing recently, this isn't actually that bad. Not only have we been getting beat recently, we've not deserved to win the games. I'm getting more angry with the team recently. I mean, it's probably unfairly. I should remember, and I should probably bear this in mind, actually. We were predicted to get relegated at the start of the season, and I'm annoyed at a mid-table finish. But in reality, actually, they've done above and beyond. So really, we're looking at this the wrong way, viewers. I've had a terrific season, so. Well, there we are then. And all of a sudden, I do feel better about it. Do you know what? Let's encourage them. Encourage. Come on, have a go. Right, there's some encouragement as Arthur gives it away. Maybe we'll spring some sort of counter attack though. Heath, here we go now. Oh well, there. That's Warwick there as he good save, Michael. Well done. Testing the gloves of Michael Emery. Dangerous thing to do. He's like Mewtwo. He holds all the power. I've done a Pokemon reference there, and my Pokemon knowledge is average at best. They've put a ball into the middle here, though. Header in on goal. And, well, it's Thames 0. It's Tunbridge Mewtwo. So there we go. It's just a lofted ball over the top. Remember when we used to do that? Those were the days. Maybe we're playing too direct. Maybe that's the problem. We're going to stop exploiting the flanks, play shorter passing. Do you know what? Let's play a bit of keep ball. Let's have fun. Let's control it out there. Maybe because the higher line disappeared. Maybe that's where all the power lies. Let's try and squeeze this pitch up a little bit and see if we can catch them. I much preferred it when we scored loads and were worse defensively. Now we're pretty good defensively, We don't really score very many. 5 minutes to go, and, well, I did say win one, lose one, and 12th is very much a possibility. The loss is in the books, viewers, so that's partly the job done. Certainly say, not happy with the performance. They're motivated. They love it. They love it. Now we play Braintree, who are the better of the two sides, and both teams we've played today are probably going to be in the playoffs. What a way to end. What a disappointingly sad way to end. We can do a team meeting, though. I'm keen to ensure heads don't drop. They love it. There we go. Now we're motivated. And when we're motivated, other teams better look out. Let's bring it back. I love the diamond. Let's bring the diamond back. Let's end the season as we started it. Kinnear and Danan. Right, boys, you've got this on lock. I got a feeling. Let's get Brett Squires involved as well instead of Goddard. Right, this is gonna be a victory. I can feel it. Let's put Tappin at right back as well. Oh, actually, let's play him as a wing back. Oh yes, automatic. That'll do. In fact, let's put them both doing that. Full back automatics. There we go. Right, retain possession, shorter passing, more closing down, exploit the middle. This is work ball into box. Okay, viewers, welcome back. This is what we're going to play with. Emery in goal, Tablin, Coker, Heathen and Brisbane Hall at left back. We've got, I don't know what I'm calling him Brisbane Hall. We established once before it's GBH. And because this has taken me, we might not see him again, but let's get it down. GBH, there we go. Andrende is playing in front of the back line, of course. Hallahan one side, Squires the other, Gregg, Danan, Kinnear. This is a win. I've just got a fantastic feeling. If we do win, we probably should have played like this sort of way all the time. They're playing 3 strikers up front. Dangerous. I'm going to go cautious. It's time to put an end to this poor run of form. Let's tell the defence, because this is much better. I've got faith in you. Go out there and do the business. I'm expecting you to put in a performance. I've ruined it. Let's move on. Come on then. Let's end this season with a bit of a high point. The battle for 14th, or 12th, sorry. The battle for 12th is very much on. Now, Braintree, as we've talked about before, a decent side, and we need to win this to be very average indeed. They've scored after 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Already 1-0 down. Another chance. 4 minutes in now. Blimey. Maybe not attacking. Maybe controlled. Brett Squires has got an injury. That's not good news. One of their strikers got an injury, plays it inside, and crosser comes in. Bollard. Oh, Bollard! We've played him before. GBH clears it up towards Kinnear, who has got a little bit of pace about him, so he could maybe... Oh, what a ball to Danan. Go on, Liam. Oh, never mind. Are they both called Liam? Never really thought about that. The Liams, we could call them. They are called Liam. They are called Liams. Andrende, free kick. He can hit them from there, but he's crossed it in. What? That's the chance. That's the highlight started with that. Right, that's what? We had a free kick though. We had the free kick. It was our chance. He's 2-0. 15th. Oh, corner. Andrende ball in. Coker off the bar now. That's the post and the bar. If you're keeping a tally. 2. That's 2 chances we've had. Half an hour gone and 35 minutes gone, and it's still nearly 40 minutes gone. Still 2-0. I'm going to do a shout. I'm going to tell them to tighten up back there. Come on. At half time, I'm going to get aggressive. Show me something else in the second half. Look at the green. Look at the green. Sound like a golfer, don't I? Look at the green. 4. We'll be saying that at the end of the game, probably. 4-0. Unless we can mount an almighty comeback. And they're playing quite well. That's one of the major issues with all of this. Let's push forward. I should have demanded more or praised them. But what am I praising, really? Ball out to that left-hand side, and Wyatt is having a fine game. Ball played in. Coker with a decent header away. And can we get on the ball? Gray! I signed Daniel Gray to be an absolute hero. Oh, he's committed GBH as a penalty. GBH, I've called him GBH, you know, he's the Bollard to make it 3. Bollard. You missed it quite badly, actually. Right, we're going to make some changes, and we're going to do these changes with this in mind. I think this might be Jermaine Johnson and Dominic Taylor's final games for the club. I've got a feeling. Dan McAteer, I'm not sure we'll see him again either. So we're going to give these boys the run out. It's a bit of an end of season. Thank you for your services at the club. Look, it's been 4 years for these boys, but I think they're the kind of players that next year we probably have to move on. So hopefully, if Dominic Taylor can get us a goal, then I'll give him a 3-year contract. I've said that and I literally can't do it because we're semi-professional. But if he scores now, I'll re-sign him. It's Dominic Taylor for a contract. Can he back it? He wants to leave, apparently. Wants to leave. Annoying, isn't it? That's insulting. And there we are then. Thames 0, Braintree 2, and the worst part of all this, viewers, is we're not even the most average. We're just a bit worse than average. And the seasons you mean to go on and get out. Oh, we're at home. I was going to say get out of Braintree. We're not there. And that then, viewers, is going to bring us to the end of this season. And I think we can all agree, thank it's over. Yeah, I had to bleep it, but come on. Hopefully you are as excited as I am for next season, and hopefully it'll be a little bit more fun than this one. But look, this is relatively realistic. You can't expect to just bounce through the divisions, okay? It happens all the time. You see people do it in saves, and this is not what this save is. This save is a progression from bottom to top. It might take 20 years, and if it takes 20 years, then thank you for being on that journey with me. If you enjoyed today's video, do drop a like on it. If you want to see some more, subscribe to the channel. At the start of next week, we will have a full week of Thames action in this division once again, of course, but hopefully with slightly higher aspirations in mind. Hopefully they give me a new contract. They did last time, so they probably will again. Probably will, right? Admittedly, if I was in charge and this was the end of the season, I might think about freshening it up. But I've done a lot for this club, so let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's hope this doesn't happen. So confirmation then, we finish the year in 15th position, and yeah, hopefully next year brighter times, and that's going to bring us to the end then. Goodbye everyone. I'm waving. Please wave back. Just make me feel welcome. Oh god. We're going to have to sign everybody.